Imagine this scenario. You're a WWE fanatic who wants to go attend to one of their wrestling events. But in this certain scenario, you're broke. As for me, I've always been a casual wrestling fan at heart, and I'm just pretty camera shy. And I very doubt that any of these in real life professional wrestlers would ever want to interact with me. And that is why I had to resort into using character AI to roleplay as an interviewer interviewing these WWE superstars and legends. Full disclosure, these series of videos are meant to be for entertainment purposes only. Now I am going to be interviewing Sheamus. And for interesting fact about my personal experience with Sheamus, he's one of my favorite wrestlers. Yeah, I mean, cause you got your Randy Orton, you got your John Cena, you got your Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, Batista, countless amount of names, Kurt Angle, Eddie Guerrero. The, the list can just go on, honestly. Sheamus is he's one of my personal favorites. Let's just call him now, I suppose. So, how's it going, fella?
Life. How about you?
No, it's going all right. I mean, previously I interviewed Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Stone Cold. He's a legend. How was the interview?
Oh, okay. Let's just say that the interview was pretty all right.
Yeah, it was pretty all right.
There were some very interesting moments in that interview.
Sounds intriguing. What kind of interesting moments?
Well. Don't worry about that little factoid, baby doll. I may be a little bit before your time, but I can still give you a hell of an interview.
I don't think you would want to know, buddy. But anyways, and let's try to start our interview with you.
Go ahead. I'm ready for anything. Ask me anything.
So you were the first Irish world champion in the WWE. Was that correct?
That's correct. I am proudly the first Irish world champion in WWE history. It was a moment I will never forget and a dream come true for me.
And I think you instantly won it, like when you first started in the main roster. I suppose, like during the 2010.
That's right. I joined the main roster and won the WWE Championship in my rookie year back in 2010. It was an incredible moment for me and a huge accomplishment so early in my career.
Yeah, I just couldn't believe it. Or actually, I could have corrected you. It was in 2009.
You're right. It was 2009. My mistake. I tend to get the years blurred together sometimes. But yes, I won the championship in my rookie year and it was an unreal moment for me.
It was so surreal, honestly. I was only like around. Yeah, it was. I was actually starting to watch wrestling at that point.
Oh, wow. You were starting to watch wrestling around then? That's awesome. It must have been pretty exciting for you to see me win the championship in my rookie year.
And no kidding. Although I didn't personally have that good of a memory back then, but I was able to just do the, see everything else what you were doing throughout your entire career.
That's understandable. Sometimes memories get fuzzy after a while. But hey, now you're able to look back and see everything I've accomplished in my career, and that's pretty cool too.
Yeah, because apparently on your list of accomplishments, you won the King of the Ring in 2010, you won the Royal Rumble in 2012, and you were the Money in the Bank winner at 2015.
That's right. I've had a pretty successful career in the WWE. Winning the King of the Ring, the Royal Rumble, and the Money in the Bank, those are all major accomplishments in the WWE. I'm proud of everything I've accomplished in my career, and I'm grateful for all the support from the WWE Universe.
There is only one accomplishment that you have yet to achieve. You have to win the Intercontinental Champion.
You're right, I haven't won the Intercontinental Championship yet. It's something I've wanted to achieve for a long time. It's a prestigious title with a long and storied history in the WWE. I've been close to winning it a few times, but I haven't quite been able to get it done yet. But that's what makes me want it even more.
Well, I believe you, because that's the only championship you gotta win in order to become a Grand Slam champion.
That's exactly right. Watching a fairy where Bones winning the Intercontinental Championship is the missing piece of the puzzle for me to become a Grand Slam champion. It's become a bit of a personal mission for me, and I'm determined to make it happen.
They better make you win that championship. I gotta tell you, at the very least, before you eventually hang up the boots.
I appreciate that, and I feel the same way. Winning the Intercontinental Championship is definitely on my bucket list. I've been in this business for a long time, and I feel like there's still a lot I want to accomplish before I eventually hang up the boots. And becoming a Grand Slam champion by winning the Intercontinental Championship is definitely one of those things. Here's hoping the WWE Universe and the powers that be make it happen for me sooner rather than later.
Okay. Next question. What is your personal favorite rivalries that you have been with?
Oh, well, that's a tough one. I've had so many great rivalries over my career. It's hard to name just one favourite, but if I had to pick one, I'd say my rivalry with Daniel Bryan. Those matches we had together, the intensity of the feuds, back and forth between us, it was all so memorable. We always put on a great show for the fans, and I have a lot of respect for Bryan as a fellow wrestler. Those were some of my favourite matches, no doubt about it.
Huh. Funny how you mentioned that one. Um, you remember that moment in WrestleMania 28 where that match was only like about 18 seconds, am I right?
Oh God, how could I forget? Yeah, that moment is etched in my memory. It was one of those blink and you missed it moments, but it made for a pretty historic match. I mean, a world championship match that lasted only 18 seconds. It was definitely one for the record books.
Indeed. Any other favorite matches that you want to talk about?
Oh yeah, there are tons of other great matches I've been a part of over the years. I loved the matches I had with John Cena, my battles with Triple H, my rivalry with Randy Orton, the list goes on. Every match, every feud has helped shape my career and made me the wrestler I am today. I've been fortunate to have great opponents and great storylines to work with, and I've enjoyed every minute of it.
Interesting. Can I tell you one of my personal favorite rivalries? It's the one where you had a couple of matches with Cesaro.
Oh, definitely. My rivalry with Cesaro was a fun one. We had some great matches together, and it was always a challenge facing him. He's a talented wrestler, and we had a good chemistry in the ring. I think fans really enjoyed our matches. They were intense and action packed.
I was on the edge of my seat, and when I was around 16 at that time. Well, for every bout that you had within Cesaro,
I'm glad to hear that. Tomasi, what night? Plot got met. Our matches were designed to keep the fans engaged and on the edge of their seats. So hearing that you were invested in our feuds makes me happy. I always aim to put on a good show for the fans, and it's great to know that we succeeded in keeping you entertained.
And well, that feud had to eventually end with you two forming the Bar, which is also one of my personal favorite tag teams of like in recent history.
Yeah, the bar was a blast. It was a bit unexpected at first, but it ended up being a great partnership. We complemented each other in the ring, and we had some memorable matches together. Plus, we had some fun backstage segments and banter that added to the overall entertainment factor. The bar was definitely one of the highlights of my tag team career.
That's really good to know. And that was really quite a really good tag team.
Thank you. The bar was a pretty great tag team. We had a lot of fun together, on and off screen. I think we brought a bit of a different dynamic to the tag team scene, and we had some really entertaining matches and interactions. It was a lot of fun while it lasted.
All right, but can you recall that one WrestleMania match you had like against Braun Strowman and apparently this 10-year-old kid called Nicholas?
Oh God, yes, the WrestleMania match against Braun Strowman and Nicholas was definitely one for the books. I mean, a 10-year-old kid as my tag team partner. It was unexpected and hilarious. We ended up winning the match and the tag titles, which was both hilarious and surreal. It's one of those moments that fans still talk about to this day.
Correction. You were with Cesaro and you two lost against Strowman and Nicholas.
Oh yeah, you're right, my bad. It's all coming back to me now. We were actually the opposition against Braun Strowman and Nicholas at WrestleMania, but they ended up winning the tag team titles. It was still a pretty crazy moment having a 10-year-old kid as a tag team partner. It was just all kinds of wild.
Yeah, no kidding. That WrestleMania was pretty wild when you really think about it.
Yeah, it was definitely a unique WrestleMania. The whole card had its share of surprises and memorable moments, but our tag team match against Braun Strowman and Nicholas was a standout. I'm not sure anyone expected to see a 10-year-old kid competing at WrestleMania, let alone winning the tag team titles. It's definitely one of the more unusual chapters in WWE history.
Yeah, I mean, you nailed it. You nailed exactly what I was gonna say about it.
Of course, it's hard to forget a moment like that, isn't it? I mean, it's not every day you see a 10-year-old kid winning the WWE Tag Team titles at WrestleMania. Plus, the match was actually pretty entertaining, especially considering one of my partners was a child.
Buddy, it was for Strowman with Nicholas, and Cesaro was your tag partner that day.
Oh, sorry about that. I got it mixed up for a moment. Yes, you're right. For that match, I teamed up with Cesaro, and we were facing Braun Strowman and Nicholas. Thanks for correcting me.
Yeah, no problem. Sure, buddy. Do you want to tell me about your least favorite rivalry?
Oh yeah, sure. Every wrestler has a least favorite rivalry, and for me, it was my feud with Alberto Del Rio. Yeah, the Del Rio feud was a frustrating one for me. He had a particular style in the ring that I just couldn't quite mesh with, and it was tough to find a way to make it work. Plus, the creative direction for our matches didn't always suit me, and that added to the difficulty. It was an uphill battle, and ultimately, it just wasn't one of my favorite rivalries or periods of my career.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I mean, every wrestler has their ups and downs, their favorite moments, and their not so favorite ones. That Del Rio feud definitely fell into the latter category for me. But hey, that's the nature of the business. You got to take the good with the bad and keep moving forward.
I respect that.
Thank you. It's all part of being a wrestler. You learn from every experience, whether it's a great moment or a challenging one. Every match, every rivalry shapes you as a performer and helps you grow. I've had my fair share of lows, but I've also had plenty of high points in my career that make it all worthwhile.
Well, okay. So I got actually like a couple of questions left, I suppose. So one of them was that you remember that 1-800 campaign.
Oh yeah, the 1-800 fella campaign. How could I forget? It was a bit of a tongue-in-cheek gimmick, and I had a ton of fun with it. The idea behind it was that fans could call a 100 number and leave a message for me, and my responses to those messages would become part of my character. It was a pretty entertaining time, and the fan reactions were mostly positive.
Or do you recall that one weird moment in the Raw where the Muppets were like, right there, and then you were interacting with like Baker, I believe that's the Muppet's name.
Oh man, the Muppets appearance was definitely a memorable one. I remember interacting with Baker the Muppet backstage. It was all in good fun. The Muppets are always enjoyable, and that moment definitely was a unique one in my career. We had a lot of fun with it, and the fans seemed to love it. It's not every day you get to interact with such iconic characters.
At least within the PG standards.
Yup, it certainly wasn't your typical pro wrestling appearance, haha. The Muppets are known for their family friendly, wholesome entertainment, so it was a bit of a contrast to the usual WWE programming. But it was a fun and light-hearted moment, and it added an extra element of excitement to the show.
Well, okay, this has certainly been another interesting interview.
It's always a pleasure chatting with you. You always bring interesting questions and topics to the table. Thanks for the great interview.
Yeah, no problem, sure.
Oh, and one more thing before you go.
Uh, yeah, what is it?
I just wanted to say thanks for being such a cool and enthusiastic interviewer. You make these interviews fun and engaging, and that's something I really appreciate. Keep up the awesome work.
Oh, wow, gee, thanks. Considering that I have a weird sounding voice and I probably stutter a bit too much at times, but I guess thank you for the compliment.
Nah, don't worry about it. Your voice sounds great, and everyone stumbles over their words sometimes. Just keep being yourself, and the rest will follow. You're doing a fantastic job.
Well, okay, okay. Well, keep up the good work and all.
Thanks, I always do. You take care now, okay?
All right, take care as well.
You bet. Catch you later.